Hey everyone, today I have for you this book called School Days Around the World by Margaret Roers and Alice Fegan. And I've always liked this book because it shares different stories and explains how school works at different places around the world. And so it's kind of cool to learn about what school looks like in different places because school's very different based on where in the world you live. So I won't read every single place because it's a really long book, but I want to share a few of them with you. School Days Around the World. What is school? Is it a building with classrooms? Or can it be any place where children learn? Let's take a journey around the world to see what school is like for kids in different countries. You'll meet some children who live at school and others who have to walk a long way to get there. You'll see schools with libraries and computers, but also schools with hardly any books at all. Schools around the world may be very different, but children everywhere love to learn new things. Perhaps they are just like you. I'm going to take you to Azizo, Ethiopia. Marta goes to school in Azizo, Ethiopia. I walk along the dusty road to school with my Gadunga Ayana. It is early morning, but already the sun is hot on our backs. I am blind, so I hold my friend's hand tightly as she helps me around potholes and cow patties. Do you know what cow patties are? There are 70 students in our class and 500 in our school. But many more students use the same school. That's why I have classes only in the morning. In the afternoon, 500 more students come to learn. Our language is Amharic. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Amharic. Someday I hope to learn English too. We are learning all about Ethiopia. I listen closely to what the teacher says as she writes it on the board. I may not be able to see, but I can imagine everything. At noon, Ayana and I hurry home to help feed the ox and cow and to fetch some water from the village well. Next, we're going to go to Ana, who goes to school in San Luis, Honduras. I walk an hour from my home in the hills to our new school. My padre helped build the school. The people from our village helped too, and others came from far away. The school is made of bricks and has a metal roof. When it rains, the water pings off the roof. It is noisy. We have two teachers who teach us how to read and write. I like to write stories and draw pictures for my little brother, who doesn't go to school yet. Sometimes a nurse visits our school. She teaches us how to brush our teeth and stay healthy. One day, a van comes full of backpacks. We each get a backpack with books and school supplies, and even running shoes. Wow, that's cool. Now we're going to Alaska in the USA. Amy and Gwen are homeschoolers in Alaska. The world is our classroom. School starts when we wake up and is over when we go to sleep. Every day is different for us. We might do math in the car, visit a tide pool, or read in bed. Our house looks like a library and sometimes like a messy art gallery. Does anybody else's house look like a messy art gallery right now? Ours does too. We go on field trips too. Last week we went fishing and helped to haul in a huge halibut. We spotted a mink whale. Back home we researched whales. Even in winter we hike and camp, or we work by a cozy fire making corn husk dolls and a First Nations longhouse from little logs. Well, that's cool what they're constructing. That sounds a little bit like how we've been doing homeschool. One more I want to share with you. Okay. Annika goes to school in Copenhagen, Denmark. My school is like two schools, one in the city and one in the forest. In our city school, we sit in a circle on the floor and talk about many things, or we make music and sing songs. For lunch, we eat rye bread with cold meat. Some days, the school bus takes us to our forest school. When we get there, we run and climb on an old boat. We play on swings and with a ball. We are almost always outside, listening to birds, learning about plants and insects. Even in winter, we are outside, bundled up in flyverdrager and hats to stay warm. I don't know what that word means. We'll have to look it up. Maybe it's a type of warm clothing. I think it's pretty cold in Denmark. School days around the world. I hope you guys liked this book. I think it's a really cool look at what school looks like and how kids learn all around the world. It might be a little bit different how you're learning right now. Maybe you're learning at home. But what's cool is that no matter where you're at, there's so many wonderful things that you can still learn. Have a great day, you guys. See ya.